Welcome back to Slow Buddhist Church Recording. Please like, share, and subscribe. And leave us a comment or a question so that we can answer it or try to answer it. And you help us to improve on our Dharma. And you also help to spread the Buddha Dharma to others. So if you would please put your palms together for a meditation reading. By being well awake, by earnestness, by restraint and control, the wise person can make for themselves an island which no flood can overwhelm. From the Dharmapada. If you would please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. You know, we make plans all the time, plans for everything, it seems like. Plan for vacation, we plan for our children's college, we plan for how we're going to entertain the young ones during the summer. We have maybe plans for remodeling the home. Plans, plans, plans. We map out everything that we want to do. Even during vacations, we plan on what to see, what to do, what to eat, even. Plans are important. They really are. Yet, plans can change. And it's how we react to these changes, these plans to a change. Do we panic? And do we go into a tailspin? There's so much going on in our heads that sometimes we don't know if we're coming or going. This is when the true self comes through, particularly during adversity, sorrow, questionable decisions, and also in joy. And how do we deal when someone throws a wrench into our plans? Do we get angry? Is it our greed that plays so much into it we can't think right? Or is it our ignorance? Or ignorance could be just that lack of knowledge. Instead of just sitting there and thinking it through, it's our ignorance that plays a lot into it. But you know, when we have joy, we want it to last forever. We don't want to see sadness. We don't want to see adversity. We only want that joy. And when we go on vacations, we never want it to end. Why? Because there's no stress. There's no worries. There may be just sitting on the beach and absorbing the sun. Maybe it's the fine dining that we get to do, and we don't have to cook it. Yet, sadly, all things are temporary. And yes, they come to an end. But you know, we have memories. We have cameras to take pictures. And those pictures are our memories. A memory to keep us in that pleasure space. It is also our Nembutsu, our Namu Amida Butsu, that helps us to refresh those pleasure spots. You know, we can use Namu Amida Butsu as just a very moment of escape. It's a moment of remembrance, and it can be a sigh of relief. It is our Namu Amida Butsu, and thankfulness, gratitude, and appreciation for giving us those memories, or being able to even have plans for a vacation. And Namu Amida Butsu helps us deal with those changes to the plans that we make. So we are Nembutsu followers. It's a temporary solution. It's a sigh of relief so that we can gather our thoughts, so we can calm that stress. And it's just a breath of fresh air, which sometimes is all it takes to be able to deal with the change in our plans, and maybe find alternatives to those plans. I went on vacation once, and I got stuck in San Francisco. This is before there was a direct flight to my hometown. And I had to fly up to San Francisco and then fly down to Denver. And I got stuck in the airport. And it was close to midnight when the plane took off. And there were kids who I believe came from a vacation from a foreign land. So they were on a different time zone. And they were just running around, and their parents fell asleep. And when they woke up, the parents couldn't find the kids. And I was still awake, so I told them, I think they went to the restroom. And they went, to the restroom? I said, yeah, I think they went to the restroom. I know they went down that way. And parents got up in a panic, and they went there, and there the kids were, playing around in the bathrooms. But they were safe. Parents were angry, but the kids were safe. You know, and vacations are that. It's a time to relax, time to forget what we had at home. But plans change, and we have to sometimes just wait it out, be patient. And that's where Namu Amida Butsu comes in. Namu Amida Butsu, just so that we do not stray from our original plans. So, next time someone throws a wrench in our plans, maybe it's just Namu Amida Butsu, our Nembutsu, so that we can find different choices to find our way where we want to go. So if you would please join me in Gassho. Namu Amida Butsu, 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 Namu Amida Butsu. Thank you for listening today.